From the Simi Valley Isoplex, the Matador Sports Network is proud to present coverage of CSUN hockey. Tonight, the Matadors play their final exhibition game against the Cal State Bakersfield Roadrunners. Good evening, everyone. Delighted to have you along tonight. Once again, I'm Travis Van Noting. Excited to have you along for another season of CSUN hockey. Last week, Matadors opened the season with their first exhibition game against Fresno State, and they beat the Bulldogs 9-5. Cal State Bakersfield, they are a brand new team. This is their first ever game, so don't know quite what to expect from the Roadrunners. Matadors just another tune-up before the regular season starts next weekend here against West Coast Hockey Conference rival Cal State Fullerton. Matadors, of course, are the two-time defending WCHC champs now. 2 years ago, they beat San Diego State in the championship game here at the Isoplex, and last season they shut out Long Beach State in the championship game at Skating Edge Arena in Harbor City 4-0. So CSUN is looking for a three-peat this year in the WCHC, and they're trying to get back to regionals, which they made for the first time in Division II 2 seasons ago. In just a few moments, we'll preview the goaltending matchup and drop the puck on the Matador Sports Network. We're set to go for the second and final exhibition game for Cal State Northridge. First ever matchup against Cal State Bakersfield. The Roadrunners, again, a brand new program. This is their first ever game. The starting goalies, first of all, for Cal State Bakersfield, Brian McCord. Basically half of Bakersfield's lineup used to play for Kern County in the LA Kings High School Hockey League. So if you follow that league over the past 3 seasons, a lot of these names are going to be very familiar. Brian McCord, one of them. And the Matadors start the senior Vincent Seppi from Simi Valley. Last year, made 14 starts, 15 appearances, 10-4 record, 2.77 goals against average, a .907 save percentage, and 1 shutout. That was, of course, in the WCHC championship game, shutting out Long Beach State 4-0. Matadors went back-to-back in the WCHC. CSUN starting their second line tonight of Sean Callback at center, Andre Ramirez, John Michael Lauren, the wingers. And the newcomers, Nick Gears and Zach Carnes, the starting defenseman. Stalemate draw, slides to Gears, goes DDD for Carnes. This should be a formidable D pair this season. Carnes, the freshman from the Junior Ducks AA program, and Nick Gears, of course, from UNLV. Took a year off last year after transferring from UNLV. He's found a home here at CSUN. He is a tremendous defenseman, and he has the puck. That was caddy corner. Ramirez on the forecheck. Gets there first ahead of Houston Reichel. 3-player scrum. Penalty upcoming to Bakersfield there in the corner. Holding call, just 34 seconds into this exhibition match. So CSUN an early power play as Reichel goes to the box.
Right on the point, Enrique, right on the point.
Last season, the power play was much to be desired. Matadors really looking for a bounce-back season with the man advantage. It was uncharacteristically poor last year. Callback takes the draw. So one though by Field, held in it by Matt Bushton. Plays it down the wing. CSUN's setup. Bushton has trouble with that pass and dishes back. Bushton gets it again, one touches it to Tom Dobrikot, senior, second year with the Matadors. Cross ice, and the shot stopped by McCord. Loose puck picked up by Dobrikot, back to Bushton. Dobrikot's shot is blocked by Hayden Desjardins, also a Kern County veteran of the LA Kings High School League. Dobrikot cycles for Lauren. What's the callback line out with Bushton and Dobrikot at the pointman? Callback in front, backhand shot by Ramirez, stopped by McCord, a rebound, shipped high and wide and out of play. But what a rebound look there for Andre Ramirez, last year's second half sensation. The graduate student from Phoenix had 18 points in just 12 games last January and February. Ramirez was basically a fourth line player for the Matadors last year. Moved up to this, to start anyway, second line. Big things expected of Andre Ramirez in a full season with the Matadors. 1:06 to go on the power play. Now the top line's out. Eli Barron centers Grayson Zumalas and Quinton Abaya. Zumalas taps back to Gears. Now Abaya. CSUN once again set up. Carnes walks the line. Good D by Bakersfield. That was Austin Hansen, another Kern County product, clearing the zone. Zumalas protects the puck with his body, but it's forced out. 40 seconds to go on the man advantage. Zumalas again gives it up. Played down the wing by Brandon St. Louis, but he paid for it. Or actually, it's St. Louis, beg your pardon. One last rush for CSUN. 25 seconds remaining on the power play. Barron got area pass to Abaya. Abaya pressured by Isaiah Strategas, another Kern County former Knight. Abaya still with the puck. Falls to the ice. He's helped out. Zumilas out front, but Barron couldn't shoot. 5 seconds to go on the power play. Gears plays it around. Strategas, penalty's over. Gears a shot once. CSUN 0 for 1 on the power play. Not too many good looks on that first man advantage. Abaya down the wing out of the reach of Zumalas. And it's picked up by Caleb Haas. Haas takes a heavy bump from Barengut. Bakersfield clears out. But that does go for icing. 17:05 remaining in the first. Again, thanks so much for tuning in on the Matadors Sports Network. Proud to bring you CSUN hockey for the 12th year. Can't believe it's been 12 seasons already behind the mic. Glad to be back for yet another season. Big things expected from this CSUN team this year. Their speed and depth is pretty evident this year. This may be the fastest CSUN team in really the Gales' reign. Bakersfield needs one more out there. George Reznikov takes the draw. This is CSUN's fourth line. It's one to Levi Bowles, fifth-year senior. Goes across for Dobrikot. Dobrikot shot stopped by McCord. Big rebound. Picked up by Christian Parks. His shot at the side of the net. Picked up by Bakersfield and cleared past Dobrikot. Dobrikot flips to Bushton. Bushton drops for Parks. Wrist shot held by McCord. Christian Parks, good look there. Freshman from Porter Ranch, grew up playing right here at the Simi Valley Isoplex for the SoCal Titans AAA program.
Here we go, boys. Here we go.
So this is actually Matt Bushton, the defenseman, playing on this fourth line right now with Reznikov and Parks. DJ Howell, a freshman, still recovering from jaw surgery, so he is yet to get in the game for the Matadors. A San Jose native, held in by Dobrikot. Wrist shot stick aside by McCord. All CSUN early on tonight. Bakersfield has really yet to get any pressure on Vincent Seppi. Race for the puck. And Hayden May is going to get there first to wash out the icing. Bowles pins up his man. Bushton comes in to help. He's checked by Mays and the door opens up, so play whistle down. Great to have Levi Bowles back for his fifth and final season. The Bakersfield native playing against Cal State Bakersfield. Bakersfield, by the way, is not a pure team, so some players go to Cal State Bakersfield, others go to junior colleges in the area, so they are not an ACHA team this year, and they wouldn't be eligible for the playoffs anyway, their first season as a club. Trying to build something as Cameron Rourke's kicked out of the face-off circle. Jaime Velasquez comes in to take it, the transfer from COC, first year of the Matadors. Slapper by James Baker goes wide, another Kern County veteran. And that goes out of play off the stick of Alex Marbach. Face-off should stay inside the zone.
Here we go, Bake.
So this new look third line for the Matadors. A bit jumbled right now. Cameron Rourke once again centering the third line with Jaime Velasquez, and it's supposed to be Matt Hoover out there, but draws one to Marbach. And Hoover is out there, so this third line is intact. Hoover with the puck all by himself. Hoover goes wide on the defense, and he's hip checked down. Great defensive play that time by Baker. Cluster players dig for it. 15:45 remaining in the opening period. And it's cleared out by Bakersfield. Hansen dekes around Marbach. Austin Hansen, another Kern County product. So again, about half of this roster, maybe even more than half, played for the Kern County Knights in the LA Kings High School Hockey League at some point. Most of these players are freshmen for Cal State Bakersfield, just graduated from Kern County. So a pretty young club the Roadrunners have. Held in by San Luis, and it's forced out by Hoover. CSUN needs a change. It's picked up by Houston Reichel. Reichel, cross ice, tape to tape, Hansen. Back across, hops the stick of Sawyer Robinson, yet another Kern County former Knight. Ramirez picks up the loose puck, he's tripped up, but play continues. Bakersfield got away with one there. Carnes up the wing for Callback, formerly of Cal Lutheran. Very skilled player, Sean Callback. Area pass into the reach of Lauren. Carnes activates to hold the zone. Worked out front off of the skate of Ramirez, picking it up Lauren. Lauren, the captain this year for the Matadors, junior from Santa Clarita. Out front, denied by Bakersfield's defense. That's forced out by Henry Galvan, another Kern County product, but that goes for icing. So no change for Cal State Bakersfield. If you're unfamiliar with the college rules, it's a hybrid icing. Just like the NHL, you can't change on an icing call. You also can't change if you're in your defensive zone and you shoot the puck out of play. Works just the same as an icing. Matador's top line back out. Berengut takes the draw. Now the senior from Woodland Hills. I can't believe Berengut's already a senior. Feels like yesterday he was a freshman. Matador's leading scorer the last 3 seasons. Abaya hounds the puck, but it comes to neutral ice. Zuma lost to Gears, cross ice, Carnes. What a pass there by Gears. Carnes in front through Abaya. Abaya regathers, cycles for Zumalas. Backhand bid stopped by McCord. Abaya takes the hack, but it's blocked, countering Bakersfield. Nice back check by Berengut. Carnes stick checks the puck away. Zumalas has trouble with it, drops for Carnes. Gets mixed up with Zumalas, but Abaya's there. Abaya chips and chases. Gets in ahead of Baker. Out front, Zumalas couldn't find the handle. Berengut steps in front of Garrett Reeves, another Kern County product. Flip down the ice. And Seppi covers up. 13:21 remaining in the opening period. Still territorially CSUN dominating. Matador's a 16-12 record last season. They finished 6-4 in the WCHC. There was a 3-way tie for second place in the WCHC. Matadors, due to the head-to-head tiebreaker, finished 3rd. Played the number 2 seed Cal State Fullerton, who they had a lot of trouble with last season. Lost both of the regular season matches with the Titans, but beat them in overtime in the semifinals of the playoffs. Shot scores. Well, Bakersfield on top first at 13-16. Well, they win a face-off, and Houston Reichel opens the scoring. Nice little shot there by Houston Reichel. He was a very good player at the high school level. It's the first ever goal for Cal State Bakersfield in their program's history. Loose puck picked up by Reeves, but it does come outside the zone. Bakersfield has to touch up. So I believe that was the first shot on goal, really, against Vincent Seppi, and Bakersfield scores. Reznikov can't track down the puck, and it comes to neutral ice. Possible 2-on-1. Now a breakaway for Hansen. Hansen scores! Oh, 2 goals. 35 seconds apart, and Bakersfield's up 2-0. And Bakersfield is also going to get a power play out of this. There was a delayed penalty upcoming. In college hockey, if a team scores on a delayed penalty, that team still gets the power play. So CSUN should be sending someone to the box. Levi Bulls is heading over there. So Bakersfield now on their first ever power play. So a very interesting start to this one. All CSUN, but they can't score on Brian McCord, and then 2 goals just 35 seconds apart. I mean, Roadrunners are up a pair. We'll see how they do here on the power play. Carnes back for it. And Hoover can't clear. Now he does. So it's Rorik, Hoover, Marbach, and Carnes, the penalty killers. Mays picks up the assist on Hansen's goal. And a charging call officially on Bulls. Bakersfield still yet to get set up on this power play. Picked up by Carnes, and he clears out. Coming up on a minute remaining in Bakersfield's power play. Errant pass, Velasquez picks it up and sends it backing. McCord can't cut it off. We'll see how CSUN responds the rest of the period. A bit of a shocker. Last couple of minutes here at the Simi Valley Isoplex. A packed house, by the way. Lots of Bakersfield fans in attendance. Sent out front by Hunter Giletti, and the shot goes wide. Loose puck picked up by Strategas. Strategas given a rough ride by Velasquez into the corner for Stevens. And it's cleared out by the Matadors. Just under half a minute remaining on Bakersfield's power play. Gears and Dobricott hop out for CSUN. Dejar layover skates, and Abaya sends it all the way in. Last gasp for Bakersfield on this power play. Ramirez picks the pocket of that road runner. Lauren's in front. It's sent there, but the pass was behind him. Bulls out of the box, so both teams 0 for 1 on the power play, but Bakersfield with goals by Houston Reichel and Austin Hansen. 35 seconds apart. They're up a pair. Callback. One-timer by Gears, stopped by McCord. He's been real good early. Brian McCord. Ramirez in front for Lawrence, stick checked away. This CSUN speed is certainly evident. Dobricott back to force icing. Lots of speed and lots of skill for the Matadors this season. One of the deepest teams CSUN has had over the past dozen years or so. Of course, the team 2 years ago was probably the deepest team we've seen over that 12-year span. This team may be able to rival it, though. We'll have to wait and see how things go in the regular season. The halfway mark of the opening period. Callback, taps to Marbach. His shot is blocked by his own man. Ramirez couldn't find the handle on the rebounds. Wilson back, once again icing on Bakersfield. Alec Wilson from the LA Kings High School Hockey League, true freshman. Played for the Valencia Vikings. So Alec Wilson, number 13 in your screen. He's played against all of these Bakersfield players in the LA Kings High School League. Once again, Callback takes the draw and he wins it. Marbach plays down the wing for Ramirez. Tried to return a Callback. Once again, good defense by Bakersfield. They have bent, but they haven't broken so far. Cal State Bakersfield. Wilson up the middle of the ice for Lauren. Leaves for Ramirez. Stepped up on by Reichel, but Lauren then takes. 2-on-1 down low. Lauren shoots, stop on the corner. Rebound, he scores! John Michael Lauren, the brand new captain, gets CSUN in the game at 9:24. Great patience by John Michael Lauren. Scored 9 goals last year, 12 in his freshman year. He had a tremendous freshman year, John Michael Lauren, but now junior from Santa Clarita. Ramirez picks up the lone assist on the goal. Carnes carries the mail out front. Pass doesn't connect. We'll see if that lights CSUN here. Gears the other way. Gears fires, stick save McCord, and the puck stays in the rink. Abaya hounded by Reichel. And Reichel wins the battle. Shovels it on around. Puck takes a Bakersfield hop. Gears holds in, his shot goes wide. Berengut collects. Down the wing, Abaya. Zumilas is out front. They can't get it to him, and Bakersfield clears out. Won't go far enough for icing this time. Carnes quickly up the wing for Berengut. Stick checked away. Carnes once more. Walks around Hansen. CSUN is onside. Now they're off. Bakersfield counters. Pass doesn't connect. Gears races after it. Penalty upcoming. It's behind the play. An interference call at 8:15 as Carnes heads off. Bakersfield back at the power play. So Bakersfield really did not get set up on their first man advantage. Both of their goals at even strength so far. Once again, Rourke and Hoover around with Bowles and Dobrik. What seems like Rourke and Hoover may be the first penalty killing forwards this season for the Matadors. Puck dropped unfairly. We'll do it again. CSUN encroached. Hansen down the wing. Robinson shovels it around. 50-50 puck. Stabbed down the wing by St. Louis. Robinson is pinned up by Bowles. It's a 4-player scrum. Bakersfield able to hold in. It's feathered to Baker. His shot deflects on, stopped by Seppi. His biggest save of the game so far. Bowles stands up. Hansen gets the puck back. Rags it to Reichel. Back to Hansen. Cross ice. Baker wasn't expecting it. And his shot's blocked by his own man. Dobrik got up the wing. Rourke a chance to clear, but he cannot. Nice hold there by Baker. Baker shoots, stopped by Seppi. Rebound cleared out. And Hoover finally clears this time. Another penalty upcoming behind the play. This one's on Bakersfield. It's going to be an interference call. Should be 4-on-4. And it is. Well, 4-on-4 for the first time tonight for about 1:23. And CSUN will get their second power play. Time of the penalty 7:16. Well, looks like exactly a minute, actually. And as the penalty's on Robinson. Certainly you would have to imagine CSUN has the better of the play. 4-on-4, they're the quicker club. Well, we'll see. Gears shot stopped by McCord. Parks with the puck to Gears. Wide open look, shot stopped by McCord, no rebound. So Nick Gears, the former Valencia Flyer, then went to UNLV. Led all defensemen in points in his freshman year. Was 4th on the entire team in points. Nick Gears, 36 games, he had 16 goals, 33 assists for 49 points. The Santa Barbara product should really help out the Matadors' power play this season, you would have to think. Berengut shielding the puck with his body away from Strategas. Berengut taps to Parks. Gears is out front. Parks creates some space, leaves for Gears. Gears pulls it into his wheelhouse, stopped by McCord. Think about these shots for CSUN. McCord can basically see all of them. He's a pretty good goalie for Cal State Bakersfield, so the Matadors need to start to get more traffic in the way of Brian McCord. Brandon Calvoda is not in the lineup tonight for CSUN. He started last week against Fresno State, so Caleb Mead and Brandon Hagan are the backups tonight for CSUN, and for Cal State Bakersfield, Jake Cole. Lauren's shot stopped by McCord, rebounds. Callback couldn't shoot. CSUN about to go on their second power play. Lauren's shot again, stopped by McCord. Out of the box, Carnes. So Matadors' second power play now, they're 0 for 1. 6:10 remaining in the opening period. 50 seconds to go on the power play. Another penalty upcoming. It's a hooking call at 6:06. CSUN is going to get the first 5-on-3 of the hockey game. As Desjardins heads off on the hook. Well, what a chance for the Matadors to tie this hockey game up. 48 seconds of 5-on-3 hockey. It's the callback line with Gears and Carnes out there. Callback takes the draw. And he wins it to Ramirez. Gears. Carnes. Back to Gears. Umbrella power play. Gears tries to feather it in front off of the skate of Baker and stopped by McCord. Open look for Carnes, stopped by McCord, rebound. And it slides in, but the whistle already went, no goal. Well, the puck did go in the net, but the whistle had already blown, no goal. Still 2-1 Cal State Bakersfield.
Good job, Corey.
Brian McCord. My goodness, what a collegiate debut tonight for Cal State Bakersfield. 31 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. McCord putting his equipment back on. Same 5 for CSUN. Callback again, takes the draw and wins it. Ramirez to Carnes. Gears back to Carnes. Ramirez. His shot goes wide. And Gears able to hustle to hold the zone. Lauren pivots away from Strategas. Centering pass blocked by Strategas and cleared out. Yeoman's work on the PK by Isaiah Strategas. His brother Demetrius plays for UC Santa Barbara. They both played for Kern County in the Kings High School Hockey League. Carnes now a 5-on-4, 1:07 to go on it. Carnes all the way around, Gears in front, it's sent there and shipped wide. Call back to Carnes. Call back, rips it, stopped by McCord. Gears down low is the defenseman now. Back to Carnes, and he's able to hold his own nicely away from Galvan. Lauren protects the puck with his body. It's pinned up by Baker. Callback comes in to help. Now Gears activates. Ramirez able to hold in. 25 seconds remaining on the 5-on-4. Carnes to Gears. Has trouble with it. Feathers to callback. Try to return to Gears. Deflects to the line. Held in by Carnes. His shot's blocked. Ramirez in front. Shot by callback. Deflected wide by Lauren out of play. Cal State Bakersfield crowd appreciates the penalty killing. They're almost out of the woods. 7 seconds to go on the 5-on-4. And so far, at least in this game, CSUN's power play has not looked that dangerous. Again, they were around 14% last year on the power play, which is pretty low, especially for CSUN's standards. They're normally around 20%, which is where you want your power play. Barron gets shot, deflects wide. Very surprised that, well, now the whistle is blown. Just about to say, I'm very surprised CSUN wasn't called for goalie interference there. Just as the penalty expired, Bakersfield has killed off the 5-on-3 disadvantage. So CSUN now 0 for 3 on the power play, 4:04 remaining in the opening period. They're just going to call man in the crease, so the faceoff comes outside the zone, not goalie interference. That is still a rule in college hockey. Player in the crease results in a face-off outside the zone. Well, the power play woes continue for the Matadors. I was not here last week, did not call the game, so I don't know how they did on the power play, but at least tonight they've yet to strike on 3 opportunities. Big bump by Bowles on Tristan Watkins, another former Kern County Knight. Winding it up, Zumalos. Zumalos skates to the middle of the ice, shoots, stopped by McCord, rebound out of the reach of Abaya. Barron Guts settles things down. McCord has let out a lot of rebounds so far. It's the one thing to his game, but he hasn't been burned yet on them. 2-on-1 for Bakersfield. Shot, glove save, Seppi. Rebound cleared up by Abaya. A good look that time by Bakersfield. Seppi a nice glove save. Dobrikot up the wing, deflects right to Abaya. Further for Zumalos. 2-on-1 for CSUN. Zumalos shoots, stopped by McCord. It got by him but missed the net. So a break for Bakersfield. One-timer healed by Velasquez. Marbach down the wing, picked up by Velasquez. Fires wide. 2:45 remaining in the opening period. Barron Guts, his pass disrupted, and he's holding the zone. Barron Gut in front, deflected away from Wilson. Wilson down low. Barron Guts fires and scores! Eli Barron Gut used a screen past McCord. Tie hockey game at 2:25. So the CSUN goals coming about 7 minutes apart to tie up this game. What did we say just minutes ago? CSUN needs more traffic in front of Brian McCord. They get it there, and they hit Bader's. So Marbach and Wilson pick up the assists on Barron Gut's goal. Barron Gut, a team-high 26 goals last year, 44 points, and played all 28 games for the Matadors. Marbach, good stick. Rourke applies pressure. Worcester players dig for it. This is a big 2 minutes here in the waning moments of the opening period. Wilson first on it. Chips through Hoover, but clears the zone. Desjardins back across. Picked up off the boards by Giletti. Split picked up by Marbach. His pass disrupted. Nice job by Marbach to step up, but Bakersfield takes back. Chipped in by Giletti. Takes a shoulder from Velasquez. Rourke the other way. Rourke. CSUN's offside. He took a heavy hit as the Matadors were offside there from Austin Hansen. Well, Bakersfield with this young lineup, they've stood toe-to-toe with CSUN so far. Cal State Bakersfield has got to feel pretty good so far about how they're playing tonight. Cleared ahead for Robinson, area pass, swallowed up by Seppi. Well, Vincent Seppi, 2 seasons ago here in the WCHC playoffs, came in relief of Brandon Calvoda. Did not allow a goal the rest of the game against San Diego State as there's a scrum behind the CSUN net. Matadors came back to win that game 4-3 to win their first WCHC championship. And last year, shut out Long Beach State in the championship game, 4-0. It was his 3rd career shutout. Get the Matadors back-to-back WCHC titles. Carnes in the box for CSUN, and he might be joined here. Or perhaps not. Looks like Carnes the only guilty party in that scrum, which is a bit surprising as both teams were going at it. Well, looks like Bakersfield's going to get a power play here. Now Carnes heading over to the CSUN bench. Well, Carnes on the ice, no penalties as a result of that scrum. Well, Zach Carnes, lots expected of him this season. Again, the true freshman from Chino. Played for the Junior Ducks AA program, a very good skater, Zach Carnes. Reznikov takes the draw for CSUN. Wins it to Carnes. Carnes, an area pass. Taken over by Bakersfield. Picked up by San Luis. Into the zone. Hansen, he's hammered by Carnes. Physical presence as well, Zach Carnes. Matador blue line. This might be their best blue line over the past dozen or so years. Again, the defense from 2 years ago would certainly be a rival. Race for the puck. It's going to be on goal, no icing, and McCord covers up as Ramirez arrives. Carnes, a bit of a shot. Actually, that was Parks, beg your pardon. A bit of a shot after the whistle. 26 seconds remaining in the opening period. It's a real good test for CSUN in this exhibition match. Cal State Bakersfield so far a formidable foe. Callback line is out. Callback wins the draw. Dobrikat's shot hits the bevy of players. Picked up by Giletti, but held in by Dobrikat. Callback in front. And Strategas clears out. Bulls pivots to Ramirez. Ramirez splits a couple of road runners, dishes to Lauren. He stood up, but Ramirez is there. Ramirez behind the back pass. Cleared out though. Dobrikat's shot blocked and out. 5 seconds remaining in the period. Bulls chips it up the wing. That's the end of the first period. So CSUN dominated possession in that opening 20 minutes, but Bakersfield opportunistic. The Matadors a strong push to end the opening 20 minutes, and we're all square at 2. So Houston Reichel got the first ever goal for Cal State Bakersfield at 13-16. All the goals coming at even strength. Just 35 seconds later, Austin Hansen from Hayden Mays made it 2-0. Matadors got in the game at 9:24. Goal from John Michael Lauren, assisted by Andre Ramirez. Then 7 minutes later at 2:25, Eli Barron got through a screen, assisted by Alex Marbach and Alec Wilson to tie the game at 2. CSUN over 3 on the power play. Cal State Bakersfield over 2. We'll come back in just a few moments and recap the scoring for you. The end of 1, 2-2 on the Matador Sports Network. Welcome back to the Simi Valley Isoplex. I'm Travis Vanotti. Start of the second period. Cal State Northridge and Cal State Bakersfield tied at 2. Bakersfield scored the opening goals of the first period, just 35 seconds apart at 13-16. Houston Reichel scored the first ever goal for the Roadrunners, assisted by Tristan Watkins, all 4 goals coming at even strength. And then it was Austin Hansen on a partial breakaway, assisted by Hayden Mays. The Matadors got in the game at 9:24. Goal by John Michael Lauren, assisted by Andre Ramirez. Then 7 minutes later at 2:25, Eli Berengut scored, assisted by Alex Marbach and Alec Wilson. CSUN over 3 on the power play. Cal State Bakersfield over 2. Shots on goal in the first period, officially 14-12 Bakersfield, which is an interesting count. I'll just say that. Seemed like CSUN had the better of the chances in the shot department, but 14-12 Bakersfield officially. And in goal now for CSUN is Brandon Hagan in this exhibition match. So Vincent Seppi plays the first period, gives up a couple of goals, and he makes 12 saves. So Brandon Hagan, the senior from Pasadena, is now in. For Vincent Seppi, also Caleb Mead is the third goalie for CSUN. He'll probably play the third period. The second period begins 5-on-5. Saw 4-on-4 once, and we also saw 5-on-3 for CSUN, but they came up empty on it. Out front, a shot, callback, scores. Well, an early mark, just 15 seconds in, and CSUN has their first lead. Entire callback line and on the goal. Ramirez and Lauren pick up the assists. So Ramirez has 2 assists tonight as McCord covers up. Meanwhile, John Michael Lauren a goal and an assist so far tonight. So Bakersfield the first 2 goals, CSUN the next 3. They're on top for the first time tonight. Callback line is still out there with Gears and Carnes, the defensemen. Callback wins the draw to Ramirez, taps to Gears, back to Ramirez. Cycles callback, back to Ramirez. Ramirez pressured well, it comes outside the zone. Good defense by Robinson. Crisply Lauren, 2-on-3. Lauren splits the D, draws a penalty. Great individual effort by the captain, John Michael Lauren. Draws a hooking call at 18-16. Callback line making everything happen on that shift as Desjardins goes to the box. He's taken the last 2 penalties for Bakersfield, both hooking calls. Now the freshman in the box, Matadors' 4th power play, they're over 3. See if CSUN can make something happen on this man advantage. And that was the big bugaboo for CSUN last year, was the power play, only 14% overall on the year. It's just not good enough. Zumilas has a shot blocked, held in by Carnes. Gears dishes Berengut. Cross-ice pass goes out of play. Face-off stays inside the zone. It'll be Zumilas line out with Gears and Carnes. Grayson Zumilas, true freshman from Camden, Maine. It's been a long time coming for Grayson Zumilas to play in a CSUN sweater. He got into CSUN last year playing for the Vancouver Rangers, but wanted to live in SoCal to establish in-state residency. Once again got into CSUN, and now he's playing for the Matadors. Abaya takes the draw to Zumilas. Gears. Shoots, stopped by McCord. Once again, no traffic. If Brian McCord sees it, he's going to make the stop.
Just like whenever possible, always have the goal in.
Zumilas had a great junior career, 2 years with Vancouver, a team that no longer exists. Played 93 games for the Rangers, had 81 points in the WSHL. Zumilas To Abaya. Back to Zumalas. Zumalas to Gears. In front. Abaya all alone. Stopped by McCord. Rebound is kept out. The net is ajar. Still no whistle. And Bakersfield clears out. Boy, I'm shocked the whistle did not blow there. 55 seconds remaining on the power play. Zumalas, one hands to Abaya. Abaya chases after it, angled off by Caleb Haas. It's picked up by Zumalas. Area pass intercepted, and countering Baker. Baker shoots, stopped by Hagen, cleared out by Carnes. Half a minute remaining on the man advantage. Carnes checked down, but play continues. Bakersfield had to be careful there not to be called for too many men. But they get away with that one as well. Didn't look like it was too many men. Just was a close call. 12 seconds remaining on the power play. And ever since Bakersfield has cleared the zone, CSUN has been very sloppy with the puck. Loose puck picked up by Hansen. Stick checked away by Dobrikot. Sent packing. That'll do it. Desjardins out of the box. So CSUN now 0 for 4 on the power play. Again, this is not a good omen for CSUN on the man advantage. Let a goal 15 seconds into this period by Sean Callback has given the Matadors their first lead. What a war there along the boards. Punch to neutral ice. Hoover leaves for Bulls, who's got to be careful. Back to collect Haas. Haas up the wing. CSUN gets onside. Area pass doesn't connect. Bulls back for the icing call. 16:41 remaining in the second period. Once again, Bakersfield can't change. So next Friday night, October 5th, Cal State Fullerton comes to town for an 8:45 p.m. face-off. First regular season game for CSUN. Again, that's Friday, October 5th, right here at the Isoplex. Always a great rivalry game. CSUN against Fullerton. The WCHC slate got started last night. Fullerton beat the University of San Diego, one of the newcomers, 9-3. So Fullerton's 1-0 already in the WCHC. Also, LMU beats. LMU beat Long Beach State, so they are 1-0. Rorick takes the draw for CSUN. More WCHC action. We'll get to that during the second intermission tonight. The shot deflects up out of play. Jaime Velasquez with the shot. Well, Jaime Velasquez, number 19 out there. He's very seasoned. He played for Valencia in the WSHL. The junior transfer from COC, originally from Sylmar. Also played for Seattle, West Sound, and Bellingham in the now defunct NPHL, the NORPAC, as a lot of people know it as. False face-off. We'll do it again as Bakersfield encroached. Well, Velasquez is actually a physical trainer. And he is very fit, one of the fittest players ever to play for CSUN. It'll be fun to watch him this season. Rorick with the puck. Hounded by Baker, able to skate away. Rorick in front for Hoover, stopped by McCord. What a look there for CSUN. Dobrikot's shot deflects off of Velasquez. Velasquez doing a cross-check by Hansen. Rorick in front for Hoover. Slides to McCord, and he covers up. What pressure by the Rorick line there. It's the fourth line hops over the boards. Again, Bushton subbing on this fourth line tonight. Reznikov the center with Parks and Bushton the wingers. Wilson and Marbach now out. 16:09 remaining in the middle frame. Wilson able to hold in. Then it's punched out. CSUN is offside. Now they're on. Deflected further by Galvan. Wilson hammers down Giletti. Shot from the line deflects. Stratagus a bit, stopped by Hagen. His first big test, and Brandon Hagen true. And a packed house tonight at the Isoplex. Bakersfield's first ever game as a program. Lots of Bakersfield parents have made their way down from Kern County. Reznikov over skates, countering Giletti. Giletti with some space now, fires and scores. Hunter Giletti able to take advantage of Alec Wilson falling down, and the game's tied at 15-14. A huge break that time for Bakersfield. CSUN can get it back. Puck goes out of play. So Bakersfield, while they were a very young club, also a smaller club than the Matadors, they've been able to hang around in this hockey game, despite CSUN certainly the edge territorially. Certainly impressed with Cal State Bakersfield. Backhand bid by Parks, and he scores! What a roof job by Christian Parks, the freshman. CSUN back on top just 14 seconds later. That was impressive by the former SoCal Titan. Christian Parks as well, highly touted. Unassisted goal for Christian Parks. We've seen scoring in bunches at times tonight. Remember, Bakersfield had goals 35 seconds apart in the first. These two goals coming 15 seconds apart. Bakersfield looking for a response. Hansen, they get Robinson checked off of the puck, and Ramirez stops him behind the net. Ramirez turns on the Jets. He can fly, but met by Hansen. Gears into the zone, given a rough ride. Picked up by Lauren. Lauren digs it free. Shoot, stopped by McCord, rebound. Callback, stopped by McCord. There was a Bakersfield defenseman without a stick, and callback out a rebound bid. Shipped ahead, and a possible breakaway again for Hansen. Hansen, sharp angle bid. Went wide of the net. Don't believe Hagen got a piece. Sent out front, Robinson checked down by Carnes, clears it ahead. Carnes gonna get there first, no icing. What speed by Zach Carnes, call back in front. Ramirez too tight, and plays whistle down as the net's dislodged. So that time they call the net being dislodged. It's a fun hockey game here this evening. Hope you're enjoying it from wherever you're watching. First ever game for Cal State Bakersfield. 13:51 remaining in the middle frame. Matadors top lines out. They've produced a goal this evening. But Austin Hansen, one of the better players in the Kings League over the past couple of years. He can fly as well. Showed it off again with another breakaway. A quick shot. McCord didn't know where it was. Dobrkat activates. Deflects away from Zumalas. Tapped ahead. Giletti trying to track it down. Swarmed by three Matadors. Abaya leaves for Barangut. Barangut can't get around the defense. Great job by Reichel to take it away from Eli. The other way, Galvan feathers it on, held by Mead. Make that Hagen. Brandon Hagen, beg your pardon. An easy save that time. 13-19 remaining in the middle frame. Two years ago, the Matadors, 25 wins, just 8 losses. What a tremendous season had a 13-game undefeated streak to begin the 16-17 season. Made regionals for the first time in Division II. CSUN and Croces will drop it again. Last year, a little bit tougher of a schedule for the Matadors. 16-12 overall. Won the WCHC again, but failed to make regionals. They finished 15th in the West region. The top 12 go. Puck deflects out of play. Face-off should stay inside the zone. Matadors love to run that face-off play where they'll win it, flip it ahead. The Matadors, with their great speed this season, should be able to beat out icing calls more often than not, especially against unsuspecting teams. The Matadors' speed, and keep talking about it, it is for real. Very quick club. Shot, stopped by Hagen, no rebound off of Garrett Reeves. A bit of a scrum. Bakersfield player really trying to get at a Matador down low. I believe that was Reeves who was really trying to get at a Matador. Looks like Bulls with the helmet off. Watkins is going to the box for Cal State Bakersfield. See if he's joined. Looks like Bulls is going to go to the box. One of the most physical defensemen in Matadors history, Levi Bulls, back for a 5th and final year. He's been such a great defenseman right from his freshman year. He was arguably the Matadors' best defenseman his freshman year. So it is offsetting Miners at 13:06. So Watkins and Bulls. Matching roughing Miners. So it is 4-on-4 for the second time this evening, for a full 2 minutes as of right now. Barron got into the zone, stepped up on by Reichel. Good defense once again by Houston Reichel, the first goal scorer in this one. Reichel holds up, waits for some help, drops it for Haas. His shot's held by Hagen. Hagen on angle there. Nice breadbasket save. 27 seconds gone by in the 4-on-4 play. 12:39 remaining in the middle frame. It was 2-2 coming into the period. CSUN scored just 15 seconds in. Bakersfield evened it up, but then 14 seconds later, CSUN got the lead back, race for the puck, and Hoover's got a breakaway. Backhand shot stopped by McCord, up and out of play. Matt Hoover turning on the Jets that time. Another big save by Brian McCord. O'Rourke still out with Hoover, Marbach, and Gears. Glove down by Marbach. Goes across the ice, picked up by Hoover. Hoover, an area pass, intercepted by Galvan. Galvan gets it back from Strategas, plays it off of Marbach. Good defensive position by Gears. Gears stretches to Hoover, 2-on-3. Hoover a drive, held by McCord. A couple of chances for Matt Hoover on this 4-on-4 play. Brian McCord equal to the task. 54 seconds remaining, 4-on-4 play. Change in line for both sides. Velasquez and Abaya now out with Dobrikot and Carnes. Velasquez takes the draw and wins to Abaya. Taps back Dobrkat. Dobrkat shot gloved off by McCord. Was going wide. Wants another whistle. Once again, Velasquez takes the draw. Wins to Dobrkat, a one-timer this time, skips wide. Carnes a drive, glove save McCord. Now still CSUN the better of the play here, 4-on-4, which again is not really surprising. CSUN the quicker team most of the time. 4-on-4 play, the quicker team does have an advantage. Draws one to Carnes. His shot stick save McCord. Carnes can hold the zone. Half a minute to go, 4-on-4 play. Carnes gives to Abaya, but good stick position by Reichel. Cleared up by Haas. Matadors regroup, pass through Velasquez, a bit angry at himself. Back for it, Carnes. Reverses Dobrkat, Abaya up ice. Gives instead to Carnes. Carnes stood up by Giletti. Velasquez a drive, blocker save McCord. Desjardins closed in on by Velasquez, back to 5-on-5. Bowles stays in, he's in the slots. Sent out of the reach of Bowles. Desjardins reverses, intercepted by Bowles. Bowles, an area pass to Dobrkat, back to Bowles, in deep Abaya. Abaya checked by Reichel. Bowles comes in to help, held in by Marbach. Marbach's shot skips on, stopped by McCord. Abaya cycles for Bowles. His drive stopped and held by McCord. So still all CSUN territorially. Brian McCord has really been the difference tonight for Cal State Bakersfield. Almost to the halfway mark of the hockey game. 10:30 remaining in the second. Matadors' fourth line is out. Bakersfield, a late change. They're not allowed to do that, though. They are the visiting team, of course. So Reichel has to stay on. Reznikov takes the draw against Baker. It's picked up by Reichel. Reichel chips it in deep. And he's first on the puck. Nobody home, though, for Bakersfield. Countering Parks. Parks drops for Reznikov, wasn't expecting the pass. Stretched ahead, Galvan on a breakaway, draws a penalty, backhand bid stopped by Hagen, covers it up. A slashing call at 10:03. Penalties on Marbach. Bakersfield's first power play of the second period. Their third overall. They're 0-for-2. Chance to tie up this hockey game. Another breakaway for Bakersfield. That's their third of the hockey game. Scored on their first. They have drawn penalties on 2 of them. Cleared out by Ramirez. Ramirez steals. He's on a short-handed breakaway, but forgot the puck. Ramirez, the moment of truth when he tried to put it on McCord, he overskated. What a huge break for Bakersfield. Lauren Ramirez, Bowles and Dobrkat, the penalty killers. Hansen shovels it around the boards. Picked up by Desjardins. Stolen by Lauren and cleared out. Remember, period of the long change. Ramirez first on it. In front, taken away. Cross ice pass by Baker doesn't connect. Dobrik got back, icing on Bakersfield. O'Near pass on offensive zone face-off for CSUN on the PK. Callback and Barron got hop over the boards. What a luxury for the Gales to be able to put out so many weapons on the penalty kill. Matador's PK last year was pretty good. It was around 80%, which is where you want it. Basically, you want your power play and penalty kill to add up to 100. That was not the case because of the Matadors' 14% power play, but the PK was good. Deflects in! Zach Carnes! Well, Carnes will take it, a shorthanded goal. CSUN up a pair at 8:44. A very hard luck deflection that time off of the Bakersfield defenseman. A shorthanded goal. CSUN now the first 2-goal lead of the game for the Matadors. CSUN is offside. Now Barron got on and Callback with the puck. Callback has Barron gut, but through his skates. Another great chance on the PK for CSUN. Sharp angle bid by Callback wide. I believe that was unassisted for Carnes. Just a bit of time left on the Bakersfield power play, just under 10 seconds. And that'll just about do it. Marbach out of the box. Bakersfield over 3 on the power play, and they give up a shorthanded goal by Zach Carnes, the freshman defenseman. Barron Guts leaves for Rourke. Back forward, Reichel. Reichel up the wing, takes a CSUN hop, held him by Bowles. Jumpy puck. Barron Guts steps up, and it's taken by Reeves. Reeves shovels it in behind the net. Hagen stays put. Bulls back up the wing, held him by Reichel. Punched ahead for Rourke. He's got Velasquez 2-on-2. Now more of a 3-on-2. Drop for the trailer. Hoover stopped by McCord. Another fracas in deep. Well, it was 2-2 coming into this second period. Goal by Callback 15 seconds in. And a goal from Giletti tied the game at 3, but CSUN the last 2 goals just 14 seconds later was Christian Parks. A nice in-tight backhand roof job, and then Carnes with a shorty. The Rourke line is out. Won cleanly, but out of the reach of Bowles. CSUN gets back onside. Out of the reach of Baker. Hoover shovels it in behind the net for Velasquez. Velasquez hip checked by Robinson. Still has the puck. Hoover able to pivot away from Baker. Too many road runners there. Sent up the wing by Desjardins. Bowles holds the zone. Velasquez taps to Hoover. Rourke comes in to help. Looked like CSUN may have got away with a cross check there. Shot stopped by McCord off of Velasquez. 2-on-2 for Bakersfield. Hansen drops it. And St. Louis shouldered off of the puck. Nice back check by Velasquez that time. Rourke the other way. Sends it around the boards. Hoover over skates. Rourke there to support. Rourke, his shot stopped by McCord, a rebound, shipped wide. Another rebound by Brian McCord, but doesn't come back to bite him. 6 minutes to go in the second. Hansen, very crafty with the puck. Pass disrupted by Hoover. Stretches it ahead. Carnes, a shot fought up by McCord. Carnes able to regather, 2-on-1 down low. Carnes, a shot blocked by Reichel. Reichel stood up by Lauren, and the shot by Carnes blocked, cleared out. Been very impressed with Zach Carnes this evening. Puck stretched to Bushton. Bushton shoots over the net. Big rebound. Reznikov upended. Puck stays in the rink. Held in by Gears. Bushton returns to Gears. Creates some space. Shoots over the net. What a look again for Nick Gears. Carnes across for Gears. To Parks. Parks can't get around Haas. Back the other way, Galvan. Good pace to this middle frame. Hagen covers up. 4:56 remaining in the middle frame. Stay tuned during the second intermission. We'll recap the stats and scoring plays as always and check the out-of-town scoreboard. Again, LMU playing the University of San Diego this evening in Harbor City. Also Long Beach State playing Chapman in the other WCHC conference game. CSUN opens the regular season on Friday night here against Cal State Fullerton, their first WCHC contest. Fullerton beat the Matadors twice last year in the regular season, but CSUN won the game that really counted in the semifinals of the WCHC playoffs. Matt Hoover scored in overtime to win 3-2. Lauren, 3-on-2 for CSUN. Dangles around Baker. Lauren in front for Ramirez. Shot scores! What patience by John Michael Lauren finds a wide open Andre Ramirez. CSUN their biggest lead at 4:36. What a game for the brand new captain, John Michael Lauren. It's a 3-point night, a goal and 2 assists. Meanwhile, for Andre Ramirez, a goal and 2 assists. Lauren again in front for Ramirez. Scores! That was maybe 5 seconds later. The clock actually, I don't believe, started. It certainly didn't take long. Back-to-back goals for Andre Ramirez from John Michael Lauren. CSUN starting to pull away. Marbach picks up a secondary assist on the first Ramirez goal. Callback picks up the secondary assist on the second Ramirez goal. That line's been very impressive tonight, is countering a Watkins, but checked down by Wilson, covered up by Hagen. Now Ramirez 2 goals, and now 2 assists for Andre Ramirez, the point-producing machine. That's all he does is rack up points. Meanwhile, for Lauren, he's got a goal and 3 assists. And Callback has a goal and an assist. Of 9 points from that line of Callback, Lauren, and Ramirez tonight. Nice job by Brandon Hagen to be Johnny on the spot there off of the face-off. Well, CSUN has scored the last 4 goals. Parks, Carnes shorthanded, and back-to-back goals by Ramirez just 5 seconds apart. And the clock did start, and it was about a 5-second differential. A bit hard to tell the time here on the NHL sheet. The scoreboard lights are not all exactly working. But it was indeed 5 seconds apart, Ramirez and Ramirez. Again, Andre Ramirez, the graduate student from Phoenix. He also grew up in Bakersfield, as his father was a semi-pro baseball player. Played for the Bakersfield Blaze in the California League. Ramirez had 18 points in just 12 games last year. It was a second-half addition for the Matadors. And you could tell that Bakersfield was starting to wind down a little bit at the end of that first period. They do only have 15 skaters for the first-year program. Their smaller club as well. CSUN has been physical tonight with the young road runners, and I think they're starting to run out of gas, certainly. As McCord covers up that loose puck off of Barron Gutt's stick. The discrepancy has really started to show here in the middle frame. 2:57 remaining in it. That was a good shift by the Matadors top line. A couple of chances on Brian McCord. Now the Rourke line hops over the boards. Cameron Rourke, can't believe he's a senior. Gears, a shot blocker, save McCord. Senior from Bonsall, California, just north of San Diego. Velasquez leaves for Rourke. Hoover's out front. Rourke feathers, but good defensive play by Bakersfield. Gears all the way in. Out front for Velasquez. Back to Gears. Sharp angle bid stop by McCord. Carnes activates, given a rough ride, but able to get it to Rourke. Rourke angled off of the puck. Carnes activates to hold it initially, then forced out by Bakersfield. Stretch pass behind Robinson, and Hoover leaves for Gears. Gears back across for Jaime Velasquez. CSUN settles down things. Gears finds Rourke. Rourke's shot stopped by McCord. Rebound stopped by McCord. Velasquez out front. No Matadors there. San Luis finds Hansen. Back across Robinson. Stood up by Gears, but that's going to be interference. Just a second too late, Nick Gears there. 1:45 remaining in the period. Another power play to Bakersfield. That's Bakersfield's fourth power play. They're over 3. Last power play, they give away a shorthanded goal. Cleared out. Desjardins. Cross-ice pass intercepted by Zumalas. An errant pass comes back to Watkins. Loose puck picked up by Marbach, given a rough ride by Galvan. Stuff attempt doesn't get on goal, and it's cleared out. So if Bakersfield, of course, can't score, they'll start the third period on a power play. Step up that time by Marbach. Zumalas just pins it up. Puck work to Watkins. 1 minute to go in the period. Bulls, he's clear, comes right back to him. Bulls just sends it packing. Barron Guts, it's banked off the back of the net by Reichel. Barron Guts still on the back check, forces a turnover. Yeoman's work on the PK by Barron Gut, then he sends it packing. 25 seconds remaining in the period. Zumalas now on the forward check. And that road runner, Reichel, comes up a bit limp. Robinson leaves for Hansen. Hansen can't get it around the prone defenseman, Marbach. 10 seconds to go in the period. Cleared out by Barron Gut, and that'll just about do it. A strong period for CSUN. They win the period by a 5-1 score. Well, callback score to make it 3-2 CSUN just 15 seconds in from Lauren and Ramirez at even strength. At 15-14, Hunter Giletti struck back for the Roadrunners at even strength to tie the game at 3. But CSUN scored the final 4 goals of the period. Just 14 seconds later, Christian Parks, unassisted at even strength, made it 4-3. At 8:44, Zach Carnes, shorthanded, unassisted. As a deflection goal made it 5-3. Then Andre Ramirez, 2 goals, 5 seconds apart. First one at 4:36 from Lauren and Marbach at even strength. Second from Lauren and Kalbach makes it 7-3. CSUN 0 for 4 on the power play, but they do have a shorty. And Bakersfield over 3. Get the remainder of their 4th power play to begin the 3rd period. We'll get shots on goal for you as well. But a dominant middle frame by CSUN. They're on top by 4. Back in a moment on the Matador Sports Network. Welcome back to the Simi Valley Isoplex. I'm Travis Vanotti in the second intermission. CSUN leading Cal State Bakersfield 7-3. Bakersfield scored the first 2 goals of the game. They scored them just 35 seconds apart. The first ever goal in Roadrunners history goes to Houston Reichel, followed by Austin Hansen on a breakaway goal. Matadors struck back goals from John Michael Lauren and Eli Berengut to end the first period. In the second, CSUN took their first lead. Sean Callback just 15 seconds in, followed by Hunter Giletti, tying the game at 3, but then CSUN rattled off 4 consecutive goals. Christian Parks unassisted, then Zach Carnes shorthanded unassisted. Andre Ramirez then scored goals just 5 seconds apart. First one at 4:36 from Lauren and Marbach, and then from Lauren and Callbach. CSUN 0 for 4 on the power play. Cal State Bakersfield over 3. Get the remainder of their 4th power play to begin this 3rd period. Shots on goal in the second, 21 for CSUN and 10 for Bakersfield. Overall in the game, 33 for CSUN and 24 for Bakersfield. Time now to check the out-of-town scoreboard. I told you last night that Cal State Fullerton won their first WCHC game over the University of San Diego, the newcomer, 9-3. And Loyola Marymount, they beat Long Beach State 5-3, so they are 1-0 in the WCHC. There's some more WCHC action going on tonight. Long Beach State 19, Chapman nothing. That's a final. So Long Beach State now 1-1 in conference. Chapman still winless since joining the WCHC last year. They're now 0-11, 0-1 this season. Get some other finals here for you from the West region as they come up here. The University of Utah, a Division I team, beat Utah State 6-0. So really no surprise there. BYU and Weber State tied 3-3. So that's a big tie for BYU over perennial regionals team Weber State. Metro State, they actually beat Colorado State's Division I team 2-1, so it looks like Metro State is for real this year. That's a big win against Division I Colorado State. Grand Canyon sweeps Arizona State with an 8-3 win tonight, so good start for GCU this season, sweeping ASU. Both those games also were in Tempe, which makes it even more impressive. The University of Mary, a brand new team in the ACHA. They beat Boise State 5-3 at the Icebreaker tournament, which is in North Dakota. Mary is a school in North Dakota. So Mary is still undefeated this season. They beat NAU yesterday 3-2, a big victory for the University of Mary. The Matadors are going to play Mary at the Beehive Showcase in mid-November. Texas beat UTEP 5-4 in overtime. Cal beat Santa Clara 3-1. Still looking for that LMU score. Might have just gone final. LMU was up 4-0 on the University of San Diego, and they win 4-1. So USD gets 1 goal, but LMU, they're now 2-0 in the WCHC. And USD, the newcomer, along with UC Santa Barbara and the University of California, San Diego, they are now 0-2 USD. Well, here we go, the 3rd period. CSUN up 4. There's about 15 seconds remaining in Nick Gear's interference penalty. Remember, Bakersfield's 4th power play. And Caleb Mead is now in goal for the Matadors. So Hagan plays the 2nd period. He only gives up 1 goal. And again, he faced 10 shots, so made 9 saves. So Caleb Mead, the sophomore from Arletta, now in for the Matadors. All 3 goalies getting in tonight. Vincent Seppi and Jack Titer, the freshman, scratched tonight for CSUN. Calvo, and make it Seppi actually, played the 1st period. Gave up 2 goals on 14 shots, and Hagan gives up 1 goal on 10 shots. That's it, says Gears out of the box. So now Bakersfield 0 for 4 on the power play, just like CSUN. The only special teams goal, the shorty, was by Zach Carnes. Deflected it off a Bakersfield defenseman for an unassisted shorty. Final exhibition period for CSUN. begins for real on Friday night against Cal State Fullerton here at the Isoplex. 2 exhibition games this year, which is a bit unusual. Matadors were supposed to play Cal Lutheran tonight, but they dropped out of the WCHC. They are going to have a mixed team this year. They were supposed to have a pure team, and they dropped out of the WCHC, so CSUN canceled both their games against fellow Isoplex 10 and CLU. Cal State Bakersfield graciously stepped in to play this exhibition game. Callback checked down at the moment of truth. Once again, great pressure by the callback line. This has been CSUN's best tonight. Karn's shot goes wide. And it's held in by Gears. This 5-some of callback, Ramirez, and Lauren along with Gears and Karns has been pretty much unstoppable tonight. Again, 9 points for the callback line. 2 goals for Ramirez, goal for Lauren, goal for callback. So they have 5 of CSUN's 7 goals between Ramirez, callback, and Lauren. Bakersfield really hasn't been able to relieve the pressure so far in this third period. Still held in by CSUN. Feathered to Lauren. Splits the D, but stick checked out by Joe Brown. Haven't really talked about Joe Brown this evening. CSUN is offside. 17:46 remaining in the third. So again, Andre Ramirez, 2 goals and 2 assists, 4-point night. Lauren a goal and 3 assists, a 4-point night. Callback, a goal and an assist for a multi-point night. Alex Marbach has 2 assists as well. Reznikov with the puck, steps around Strategis, chips it in behind the nets. And he's first on the puck. Taken over by Baker. Held in by Bowles. Bowles a drive, wide. Comes outside the zone. Dobricott with plenty of time. D Bowles. Back to Dobricott. Banks to Bushton. Bushton a wide open Reznikov. Reznikov steps around Haas in front, out of the reach of Bushton. Stabbed down the wing by Dobricott. Reznikov leaves for Bushton. Bushton has Bowles. Bowles another drive, stopped by McCord. Bushton cycles for Parks. Parks back to Bushton. His shot over the net. Tough play for Dobricott, can't hold the zone. Reznikov chips in as CSUN gets onside. Loose puck picked up by Bushton. Bushton outside bid goes wide. And you can see now that Cal State Bakersfield is running out of gas. And 15 skaters tonight. Not sure how many they have on their club because their roster is not uploaded on the ACHA site, but they have 15 skaters tonight, 2 goalies. Icing on Bakersfield. Really stuck with Matadors through the first half of this game, which is a good sign for Bakersfield. In a brand new program, this is their first ever game. The veteran Matadors have taken over this game as it's gone along more and more. 16-16 remaining in the third. It was 2-2 after the first. CSUN winning the second period 5-1. Draws one by Rourke. Shot by Marbach goes wide. Wilson activates. Drop pass taken away, cleared out. Hoover leaves for Marbach to Wilson. Wilson is met by Reeves. Chipped inside the zone by Mays, who has an assist tonight. Marbach finds Velasquez. Velasquez running outside wide. Wilson able to hold the zone, took a big hit to do so. Hoover leaves for Velasquez. Back to Hoover. Hoover pirouettes, but it's taken away and cleared off the linesman. Took a bite out of the linesman. Hopefully he'll be all right. Hoover, meanwhile, fires and it's blocked. Shot by Haas to get in the lane. Hoover leaves for Rourke. Rourke a backhand bid wide. Wilson again holds the zone, takes a hit to do so from Mays. Rourke's shot over the nets. CSUN winning all the puck races so far in the third, but have been a bit wild with their shots. Mays, sharp angle bid wide. Picked up by Velasquez. Curls to Rourke. Defenseman falls down. That's Brown. Rourke a bit, and he scores! So Rourke takes advantage of Brown blowing a tire, fires it past McCord, and at 15, make it 14-54. CSUN's now up 5. What a drive by Cameron Rourke, the senior. So remember earlier in the game, the goal by, I believe it was Giletti. Yes, it was Giletti, the last Bakersfield goal. He took advantage of Wilson falling down. So both teams have gotten a break from a defenseman falling down. Unassisted goal for Rourke. That's the Matadors' 3rd unassisted goal tonight. Zumilas, nice dangle, but there's a penalty upcoming to CSUN. Slashing call at 4:33. But was Barron-Gut behind the play, and too bad for CSUN as Zumilas was in all alone after a nice toe drag. First penalty of the 3rd period at 14:33. Bakersfield's 5th power play. They're over 4 and have given up a shorthanded goal. The last 3 power plays have gone to Bakersfield. Zumilas wins the draw. And Abaya clears out. So it's Zumilas, Abaya, Gears, and Carnes, the penalty killers. Carnes already a shorty tonight. Galvan leaves it, taken over by Zumilas. Zumilas curls away. Very crafty player, Grayson Zumilas, and been waiting a long time for his Matador debut. Got into CSUN last year, but wanted to establish in-state residency, so he actually lived with some of the guys last season. Zumilas, what a chance in front, just missed the net. Got in again to CSUN as an in-state resident after going down to SoCal from the Vancouver area to Washington, playing with the Vancouver Rangers in the WSHL. And it was worth the wait. He is a great player, Grayson Zumilas. About 50 seconds, I believe, remaining in Bakersfield's power play, and it's yet to get set up. And this is a tired bunch, the Roadrunners. CSUN's been physical tonight, and it's paid off eventually. Gears can't get around the defense, picked up by Parks. Parks all the way back to Carnes, goes to Hoover. Hoover back in. Stretched up the ice, picked up by Dobricott fresh off the bench to Carnes. Carnes sends inside the Bakersfield zone. About 10 seconds to go on the power play. Hoover tripped up, draws a penalty. St. Louis going to head off for tripping at 12:40. 12:40 it looks like. One of these days they're going to change the lights on the scoreboard. We'll call it a 12:40. 7 seconds of 4-on-4 play for the 3rd time tonight. Then CSUN will get their 5th power play. They're 0 for 4 on the man advantage tonight. Would love to see CSUN get a power play goal tonight. The one thing they haven't done. Barron guts out. CSUN on the power play. Worked out front, but doesn't connect. And then it's dislodged. There's a penalty as well. Cross-checking call at 12:25. We'll see who this is on. It's going to be on Bakersfield. So CSUN, their 2nd 5-on-3 of the hockey game. As Brown heads off on the cross-check. So what a chance for the Matadors. 1:45 of a 5-on-3 here. Matadors again, 5th and 6th power plays. Call back, scores. Just 3 seconds into the 5-on-3, and it's now 9-3. That's callback's second of the game. The Matadors now 1 for 5 on the power play, and they get a minute 57 of a 5-on-4 here. Six straight goals by the Matadors in this game. Parks, Carnes, Ramirez twice, Rourke, and now callback his second. Reznikov. Classy move by the Gales to put the Matadors' 4th line out for the remainder of this power play with a 6-goal cushion. They're giving it to Lauren, but that was callback. Give the assist to Lauren, because again the goal was scored by callback. Trying to cut in shorthanded San Luis, but he's caught. Loose puck picked up by Parks. Fans have stuck around this evening. It's getting towards midnight here in SoCal. Bushton's shot blocked, and it comes outside the zone. Again, Cal State Bakersfield, a brand new program, first ever game, and they really surprised CSUN to begin, scoring the first 2 goals from Reichel and Hansen. The veteran Matadors took over the rest of the way. Well, CSUN has scored 9 of the last 10 goals in this game. .28 seconds remaining on the power play. Bushton carries the mail. CSUN's kind of in cruise control right now. They're offside. Bit of a Bronx cheer from the Matador bench after that offside. 19 seconds remaining on the power play. As Brown continues to sit for cross-checking. It's good to see some other universities getting some hockey programs. Fresno State, their first official year in the ACHA. They did have a team last year, but it's just a practice year for Fresno State. They went on a bit of a hiatus. They were a former rival in the PCHA when CSUN was in Division III. Pretty good top line from what I've been told. Again, I wasn't here to call last week's game. Power play is over. CSUN now 1 for 6 on the man advantage. Almost at the halfway mark of the 3rd period. But glad to see they have a program again at Fresno State. Cal State Bakersfield. Wilson back to force icing. And the WCHC now an 8-team conference, so whoever wins the WCHC this year is going to get an auto bid to regionals. So if the Matadors three-peat as WCHC champs, they'll be going to regionals for the 2nd time in 3 years. UC Santa Barbara, UC San Diego, and the University of San Diego, a brand new team as well, USD, their first year in the ACHA, joined the WCHC, and San Diego State's left to join the Pac-8. Hoover the other way with speed. Drop pass for Rourke. Splits the D. Return feed, but Hoover didn't know it was coming. Well, Rourke, I think, should have just shot that puck, but an unselfish pass by Rourke. Hoover just wasn't expecting the return feed. Rourke cycles for Hoover. It's intercepted. The other way, Giletti. Good stick by Marbach. The lights go down here. A little bit of mood lighting at the Isoplex for a couple moments. Bryant takes over the loose puck. Barron gets shot, scores. Eli Barron got his second at 5:03. Make that 9:03, I believe. Again, the scoreboard fools me. CSUN has put up a 10 spot tonight on Bakersfield. 7 straight goals scored by the Matadors. Dabaya should get an assist on that goal. Fed it to Berengut. Looks like they're going to wait for the lights to come back on here. So we'll go ahead and step aside. And 9:03 remaining in the third, 10-3 CSUN on the Matador Sports Network. Let's resume. The lights are back on here at the Isoplex. Once again, I'm Travis Van Noting. So they give the assist to Rorik, but I believe that was Abaya that actually got the assist. At any rate, Berengut has 2, Ramirez has 2, and Callback has 2. So 6 of the 10 goals for CSUN have been scored by Berengut, Ramirez, and Callback. 7 straight goals by CSUN, a commanding 7-goal lead. Abaya. It's a Berengut looking for the hat trick, kept up by McCord. So obviously 3 players on hat trick watch in the final 8:37. Abaya, little chip play, shoots. It's blocked by Desjardins, out of play. Faceoff stays in the zone. Well, MU. Couple of nice victories tonight. LMU 2-0. And the WCHC. Fullerton 1-0. Long Beach State 1-1. Chapman 0-1, and USD rather is 0-2 so far in conference. Should be interested in Steve Fullerton on Friday nights. They have brought in a few recruits. Don't know much about them. We'll get a look at them here at the Isoplex. Friday night, the Matadors' regular season opener here at the Isoplex at 8:45. We'll have it for you on the Matador Sports Network. It's great to have college hockey back. Berengut. Nice pirouette out front. Carnes a drive, and it never got to McCord. Abaya on the loose puck. CSUN still winning the puck races. Carnes, shot stopped by McCord. Big rebound. It's pried home by Berengut. Well, that's the hat trick for Eli Berengut. Hay is cheaper, grass is free. Marry a farmer and you'll get all 3. 8 straight goals by CSUN, an 8-goal cushion at 7:42. Back-to-back goals by Berengut as well. It was a rather close game last week against Fresno State, 9-5, although CSUN kind of let up in the second period. Fresno State took advantage. Carnes and Gears pick up the assists on Berengut's hat trick goal. Lauren. And Lauren, 1 goal tonight to go along with 4 assists now. A 5-point night for John Michael Lauren. Ramirez, he's looking for the hat trick. Cross for the captain Lauren. He leaves for Dobrikop. Glove down by callback. Bulls finds Ramirez, 3-on-3. Ramirez in front, just out of the reach of callback. Callback played at Augsburg, then college, but now it's Augsburg University in Minnesota, NCAA Division III school. Before coming home to Cal Lutheran, he's from Camarillo, penalty upcoming. Looks like it's going to be on Bakersfield. Meade was at the bench. And Caleb Meade had a shutout last year as a freshman. The 15-0 victory here against Chapman. Has not had a lot of work here in the third period. And it appears CSUN going back on the power play at 6:27. San Luis in the box. An interference call. Matadors' 7th power play. They're 1 for 6 tonight. Just had a 5-on-3 goal. And Reznikov is out on this power play, so it's again the 4th line for CSUN. Actually 2 penalties to Bakersfield, so it's another 5-on-3, a full 2-minute 5-on-3. Haas in the box. A holding call. So that's the 2nd infraction. Bulls, his shot kicked out by McCord. Then a drive by Dobrikot held by McCord. Strong left to right push to Rob Dobrikot on the rebounds. Again, CSUN's 3rd 5-on-3 of the game. They do have 1 5-on-3 goal. Callback here in this 3rd period. This is now CSUN's 7th and 8th power plays of the game. 1:28 to go on the 5-on-3. 5:55 remaining in the game. Bulls, a drive, stopped by McCord, a rebound, chipped wide by Reznikov. Bulls led CSUN in power play goals last year with 3. Had a power play goal in the WCHC championship game, the 4th and final one. Seal it for CSUN in the 3rd period. One-timer by Dobrikot, stopped by McCord, a rebound through the crease and wide. Reznikov back to Bulls. Reznikov. CSUN overloading the left side right now. Bushton, wide open Dobrikot. Bulls. His shot stopped by McCord. Parks, nice job on the forecheck, gets the puck back. Parks finds Bulls. 35 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. Bulls to Parks. Dobrikot. Back across, and Bulls miss the net. And a wide open 4x6. The net's dislodged. Again, CSUN on this 5-on-3 is not going at 100%. The game in the W column for the Matadors no longer in doubt. But pretty cool. Levi Bulls got to play Cal State Bakersfield his final year of college hockey. The Bakersfield native. Also cool for Andre Ramirez, who grew up in Bakersfield, to play Cal State. And we want to thank Bakersfield for filling in this date to play the Matadors after the Cal Lutheran game was canceled. Wilson's shot gloved down by McCord. 9 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3, so CSUN's got to be wary of the 2 players about to come out. And that's San Luis and Haas currently in the box. 4:36 to go in the game. Wilson across from Marbach, 50-50 puck. Cleared out. That'll do it for the full 2-minute 5-on-3. Matadors now 1 for 8 on the power play this evening. They've had 4 power plays here in the 3rd period. Bakersfield has only had 1, true one. It was a carryover power play, and then they got another power play here in the 3rd. Puck deflects to Reznikov. Tried to find Parks, but Desjardins is there. Haas back for it. Under 4 to go. Cleared out. Wilson chips it up the wing, handled by Robinson. Reznikov steals. His shot held by McCord. Sloppy pass that time by Bakersfield. 3:41 all that's left. It was 2-2 after 1. Bakersfield scored the first 2 goals of this game, but CSUN has scored 13 of the last 14 goals in this one. Outscored Bakersfield in the second period 5-1. So it was 7-3 coming into this final frame. Carnes shot blocker save McCord. Hoover around for Rorick. Gears able to hold the zone. Baker up the wing, all the way down the ice. But Carnes back for the icing call. .3:17 to go. Rourke takes the draw. Wins it. Carnes shot deflects wide. Velasquez first on it. Cycles for Hoover. Further Rourke. Velasquez heads to the net. Pass off the side of the cage. Break for Bakersfield as Velasquez would have had an open look. Deflected up by Rourke. Puck stays in the rink, and Rourke able to send to Hoover. Back to Rourke. Rourke cycles for Hoover. Hoover to Velasquez. Again, Bakersfield is out of gas. Deflected on by Rourke. Stopped by McCord. No rebound. .235 to go. Cal State Bakersfield plays at the San Joaquin Community Hospital Ice Center there in Bakersfield. The practice facility of the Bakersfield Condors, the AHL, the affiliate of the Edmonton Oilers. Been there many times. CSUN has played there many times at the PCHA playoffs. The last time was their final year in D3, 2011-2012, lost to COC in the championship. Also played there in 08 for the PCHA championship game against San Diego State. Cleared out by Galvan. So CSUN, no stranger to the San Joaquin Community Hospital Ice Center. Stolen by Galvan. His shot over the net. First test on Caleb Mead in quite a while. So the winning goalie is going to be Brandon Hagan. So he came in the second period when the score was tied at 2. Carnes very close to closing his hand on the puck there, but play continues. Puts it on McCord. Easy save. 1:46 to go. Lots of good stuff for CSUN tonight. Would certainly say much crisper than last week. I think they're ready to go for Cal State Fullerton on Friday night. Matador's depth is evident. Their speed is such a weapon as Barron gets shot stopped by McCord. The goaltending and the defense, very good as well. It's a solid club. CSUN has a real chance to do something special this year. Of course, trying to three-peat as WCHC champs. NAU, the only other team to do that in WCHC history. And also make regionals for the second time in 3 years. Barron got nice back check. Zumalas. Zumalas fires wide. A stretch pass off of the back of Robinson. Dobricott to Zumalas. Out of the reach of Abaya. 1 minute to go. Hansen, cross ice behind San Luis, but he's onside. Abaya takes over. Abaya tries to chip it to himself. Barron got behind the back chipping. 25 seconds left. Robinson stood up. The puck deflects out of play. Nice job by Dobercat there to step up on Robinson. Face-off right in the center circle. That's the closest dot to where the puck went out of play. That is the rule in the ACHA. This puck picked up by Parks. Parks goes wide. Shot stopped by McCord. Rebound, and it goes in. They're waving it off now. Well, the rebound bid off of Bushton's stick deflected past McCord. So they're rolling it a distinct kicking motion. Don't see that much in college hockey. Can't remember the last time I saw a goal called back on that in college hockey. That is the ruling. It's 10 seconds left. Chipped further by Watkins, and CSUN finishes the exhibition season with an 11-3 victory over Cal State Bakersfield. CSUN just faster, bigger, more physical, and deeper than Cal State Bakersfield. Credit the Roadrunners, a strong first period, but CSUN wore them down as the game went along. And they scored the final 8 goals in this one to take it 11-3. Post-game show is coming up in just a few moments on the Matador Sports Network. Welcome back to the Simi Valley Isoplex. I'm Travis Fanotti. Final score tonight, the Matadors' second and final exhibition game. They beat Cal State Bakersfield in the first ever meeting between these two teams, 11-3. Bakersfield got up 2-0 in this one, opening the scoring at 13-16, the first ever goal for Bakersfield, Houston Reichel. And then at 12:41, so just 35 seconds later, Austin Hansen scored on a breakaway to make it 2-0. CSUN got in the game at 9:24, goal from John Michael Lauren, assisted by Andre Ramirez at even strength. Then Eli Barron gets 7 minutes later from Alex Marbach and Alec Wilson at even strength, tied the game at 2. The CSUN took over the rest of the way, goals by callback in the second period from Lauren and Ramirez. Then Bakersfield struck back, goal from Hunter Giletti, unassisted at 15:14, made it 3-3. Christian Parks then unassisted, made it 4-3, and CSUN never looked back. An unassisted shorthanded goal by Zach Carnes made it 5-3. Then Ramirez, 2 goals, 5 seconds apart from Lauren and Marbach, and Lauren and Kalbach made it 7-3 to win the middle frame. Only 4 goals in the third from the Matadors. Rourke unassisted at even strength, and Kalbach on a 5-on-3 from Lauren. Barron got then back-to-back goals from Abaya, and Carnes and Gears for the hat trick seal the deal. CSUN finishes 1 for 8 on the man advantage, and Bakersfield 0 for 5. So CSUN winning the special teams battle here tonight with a 5-on-3 power play goal and a shorthanded goal. Again, the unofficial win goes to Brandon Hagan. Came in the second period when it was 2-2. Gave up 2 goals make it 1 goal on 10 shots to get the exhibition victory here tonight for CSUN. So again, the Matadors, strong game this evening. Took them a little bit to get into it, I would say. Cal State Bakersfield, pretty good for a first-year club. They are a young team, lots of freshmen on this Cal State Bakersfield team. CSUN, the quicker team, the deeper team, and again, the more physical team, able to wear down the Roadrunners as the game went along. So Matadors 2-0 in the exhibition season, beating Fresno State last week 9-5. They face off against Cal State Fullerton, a team that gave them all kinds of trouble last year, won both regular season games, but CSUN won when it mattered. The first round of the WCHC playoffs, winning at 3-2 in overtime. Friday night right here at the Simi Valley Isoplex, 8:45 will be on the air with the pregame show. Once again, I'm Travis Vanotti. Final score tonight, CSUN 11, Cal State Bakersfield 3. Speak with you Friday night here from Simi Valley on the Matador Sports Network.
Really